Alright, so welcome back to another episode of Going NoMad. The date is like February 20th? 10th?
10.
Somewhere in there.
Close.
We're both recovering from about a week-long cold. We've been sick. We did a backpacking trip up into Catalina Mountains.
For a week.
And a big storm blew through, and it was
Rain for 2 days.
rain, snow in the upper elevations, and we basically got really sick. So the last week we've been sitting down in Patagonia State Park.
Recouping.
Yeah, since we've been on the road, this is the longest we've
By far.
gone without any activity. We've just been kind of healing up and relaxing a little bit. So
Kind of going crazy right now.
yeah, the fact that we had relatives come in, we did a 1 week hiking trip, and then we've been kind of under the weather. That's why we haven't put any videos out there. So we apologize about our delay on the videos and appearance and nasally voices. That's just kind of where we're at, part of the whole deal, I guess. But okay, so we're picking up where we left off, which was we had just left Colorado Springs, and we drove down to Sedona. We stayed in the Thousand Trails Cottonwood area.
Yep.
The park was it's an Encore property, Thousand Trails Encore, and it was a really nice park. I mean,
Oh, it was gorgeous.
it was really
Beautiful
cool.
park.
A lot of trees.
A lot of trees. You weren't necessarily right on top of everybody, but just a nice, really quiet campground.
Yeah, it was really cool. I think I noticed just looking back at some of the pictures and the videos when we first pulled in there, all the trees had leaves, and this is back in what was the date we pulled in there? Early December. I think it was like the first week of December or something. So everything still had leaves, and by the time we left, we were there like a week and a half, and then all the leaves had fallen off and changed color. And it's pretty strange because we're used to that happening, months prior, back in September, October. So it was pretty neat.
It's pretty cool.
The Sedona area.
Gorgeous.
Sedona's beautiful. It's just really, really a neat area if you want to do any, mountain biking, hiking, walking.
Tons of trails to do.
A lot of them are day use trails. So there's people doing day hikes, people walking, dogs walking themselves, doing whatever. They're pretty busy. Pretty busy trails any day of the week that we were there, but especially the weekends.
Oh yeah, they're really packed on the weekends.
The other thing is, it's a lot of it you have to really watch because it's the Red Rock Park area. A lot of them had like vending machines, which I never ran into this before, right at the trailhead, where you had to pay a day use fee. You have to pay $5 to go and hike on the trails for the day or whatever. That's a little strange.
Well, it was just that we found just driving around. I mean, like everywhere you wanted to stop, you needed a separate park pass for this place. You needed a separate park pass for this place. It's like you couldn't just pull over and stop and go walking around.
Yeah, it was pretty strange that way, but
it's kind of frustrating.
we went to go buy. It was just frustrating all the way around because we went to buy like a week-long pass. You find the map, you go to the ranger station. That time of the year, the ranger station's closed. So then you drive to another one, and there's nobody there, and it was just weird.
Yeah. So anyways, we did go on an awesome day hike. A lot of the trails there are just day hikes, but we found this one that was just, we're just blown away with the mountains and the rocks and the colors, everything in Sedona. It was just really, really awesome.
That was our first day, and we didn't do much hiking or walking or anything in Colorado Springs, so kind of stretching our legs and getting used to hiking again. And it wasn't that long. It was, I don't know what we did, 6-8 miles, something like that. It was like a full day hike, 8 hours, but
there was a lot of gawking and picture taking.
Yeah, it was really
it was crazy.
There's Jeep tours going around all over the place, climbing rocks, with a Jeep full of 10 people in the back was crazy. Just watching some of the stuff they were going on and
hearing them scream.
Hearing them all yell and scream and hoot and holler. And we ended up going a couple miles out on the trail, just taking pictures and enjoying everything. And then we, like we always do, like I always do, I always drag her off trail and hey, let's go up there. So We kind of bushwhacked a little bit and
On a steep side of a mountain.
went up to kind of the side of a mountain thing and just sat up there and hung out, took some pictures, enjoyed the view. Had some lunch, and then we hiked back down, and that was the day. Well, we ended up doing that almost every day.
It was just about every day.
Yeah, I mean, we would stay at Thousand Trails, Cottonwood, and maybe a 15-20 minute drive up to Sedona.
Yeah, not that long at all.
Pick a different trail every day and go up and just do some hiking around. I mean, it was great. Yeah, there was the one day that it was supposed to rain. Actually, it was raining that morning, just kind of drizzle and overcast, and the limited time we had spent, it's a really dry area. They're not used to getting a lot of rain, and the hiking we had done, you see these dry washes and no water anywhere. You have to bring all your own water, obviously. But I think you stayed home that day.
Yeah.
Just getting caught up on some stuff, and I'm a huge fan of hiking in turbulent weather, or just being out in it, rain, snow, storms going through. The dynamic of everything changes, instead of just the picturesque complete blue sky. And as far as photography and cinematography and things like that go, everything's really blown out middle of the day, so obviously evenings, mornings are the best, but you get that same effect when the storm's coming through. So I went out, and I was out there probably 8 hours, and it rained like the entire day up until maybe an hour before sunset, or before I wrapped up my hike.
It was late afternoon,
and the weather finally broke. But the pictures I got and the experience of being out there, the only one out there, obviously I didn't see a single person the rest of the day because it was raining.
because they're smart.
But it was just spectacular. One of the best days I think I've ever been out, hiking or with a camera. Or it was extraordinary. I mean, the steam and the mist and the clouds and the rain and then the sun coming out just made for a crazy experience. And taking that into some of the videos we're doing, kind of a off topic, but a lot of people just want to see the full-time RVing or the camper side of it, and that's cool. We're going to try and give updates,
Throw some of that in and
as far
mix
as
it up.
lifestyles and experiences, and anybody has any questions, ask, and we'll do a video on it or answer the questions. But for us, the other part of it is being out in nature and trying new things, whether it's something on the water or hiking or caving or just experiencing the time off and these crazy vistas and different backdrops every day. So that's I'm not an artist, I'm not a musician, but I try and capture that through the photography and through some of the videos I do. That's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Some people are going to get 2 seconds into one of the videos I do and tune out, and that's fine. I mean, but hopefully there's an appreciation for it. I'm just trying to capture for myself. For 6 months later, for us, I go back and look at it, and I can get a feel of what it was like to be there. That being said, we've all done it. You see this crazy sunset, and you take your camera out and you take a picture of it. Or you go up to the Grand Canyon, and you're just blown away at the depth and the beauty, and you try and take a picture of it. It never comes across.
You never portray what you actually see. That's the frustrating part.
Absolutely. It will never come across, what it was like to actually be there. So, that's what challenges me. That's what I really want to try and do, is trying to get that feel of what it was there, what it was like to be there, and to just try and capture it, or, expose other people to it. Because for me, that's what it's all about. It's, those little moments, those little memories, that little scene that really makes me want to go there again, or brings me back to that that point in time. So hopefully, that was a long-winded spiel.
I was just thinking, so down the road when I forget who I am, maybe I can remember where I've been at least.
When you forget who you are.
Yeah.
She's convinced she's like already got Alzheimer's.
Losing it.
Gonna have it, or well, I'll talk about something that happened yesterday. I'll be like, remember we just passed that yesterday, or that person, or that rock, or that scene, or whatever the hell it was, and she's like, no, what?
Like, what?
so he doesn't remember things.
Yeah,
so.
no, you'll have that.
But that's, you know.
So these help.
Yeah, the
It's a good
videos
thing.
and the cameras help her out a lot. So we hope you guys really enjoy it. You know, and along that whole lines, give us feedback. You know, if some of these videos drone on a little bit and you're bored and, you know, you don't want to see that type thing, I'll do less of it. If you want to see more of us, I would prefer it the other way. I would prefer more scenery and parks and you know.
That's just because you don't want to be on video. That's why.
Well, that too.
Nobody likes that.
No, nobody likes sitting in front of a camera and.
But it's the thing that's awesome about it is like it's not like a lot of the other videos that are out there where it's just the dash cam staring at you the whole time, or
yeah, you know when I
that's-
first started watching like full-time RV videos, I mean there was only a handful out there, and you go out and search on YouTube now, and there's probably 50 people doing it, and they're doing a phenomenal job. Some guys are updating every little repair, every little thing, and that's great. I mean, that is so invaluable. I reference a lot of those videos all the time, but that's not my cup of tea. That's not what we're about. We're, you know, more about, you know, the experience.
Yeah.
In some of our adventures, and why do I want to go through and show you how to repair an RV when there's 100 other guys doing it, or every little parking issue you run into, or, you know, we're just going to kind of broad base everything and try and cover a lot of topics, and, you know, anything people are interested, like I said in the past, let us know, and, you know, we'll see if we can help out. But you know, that being said, we really appreciate you guys watching, you know, as always.
Big time.
Hopefully we're on the uptick as far as health wise. We've been just miserable for 5 days.
5 days, and it sucks because it's been 5 beautiful sunny warm days.
I really question, you know, whether I'm getting old or not after that last hike. My God, my shoulder's killing me. I think my knees killing me. I've never had knee problems before. We were both sick, and
Nah, I'm not questioning that.
but look forward to that video, because that
was awesome.
probably one of the most extraordinary hikes I think we've ever done. You know, once again, there's that whole process again of we rode out this storm, and then we were just, you know, blessed with just amazing weather. You know, it was beautiful,
and the freaking scenery was just
and,
unreal.
And to be sitting up in elevation, or sitting up in the mountains, or, you know, and go 5 days without seeing a single person really lets it sink in how special it is and what you're exposed to that the average person doesn't get to see.
Yeah.
You know, and I've had 10 people tell me the reason, you know, we were there is because everybody else is smarter than us. So I tend to look at it the other way around. I mean,
Yeah.
so a lot of video talk. Like I said, watch it, enjoy it, let us know, and hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more videos out here pretty quick. And we appreciate you guys watching.
Awesome.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Take care.
Give Give it